All right, hello everybody. I want to do a quick video, just kind of update on how things are going golf wise, and talk a little bit about golf scrambles. That's one thing that's on my mind. We had one of the charity golf tournaments this weekend. It was fun. Friends got together, had a good time. A lot of people there, which is really exciting for the golf course. The thing is, like we shot as a team of four, best ball. We ended up shooting a 56, which is about 16 under par. Um, I mean, really played really well. Par two holes. I mean, two on the front nine. Only thing I could think of was if you could bird or eagle one of the par fives that we got a birdie on. But I mean, even then, like you're talking about playing perfect golf for and we weren't even close. That's the thing that kind of not irritates me, but just like makes it almost wonder if it's even worth doing. Because they do take a little bit of time. But and the thing too, like the skills challenges, like I won the putting contest, which was fun. It was in front of like the whole crowd, which is kind of exciting. Made like a 40 footer. Didn't tell everybody that I'm there like every morning almost practicing my putting and things like that. So work on your golf game. That's all I can say there. But that's the thing. Like the people that won the skills competitions, like the longest drive and closest to the pin, like we're nowhere near the teams that ended up. There was, I think we were like not even in the top five, not even close, which was crazy. So you almost have to shoot in like the 40s to even have a chance to win one of these things now. And ours is like a small community, so I figured, hey, that's probably a little better, at the small, local golf course, and the same thing. So I mean, I'm not, saying anything bad, but it's hard for me to believe that the teams that go out there, and you could tell that they probably only play golf like a couple times a year, and they go out there and shoot like a 50 or 49, 48s, like. I just, hey, maybe it's true. Maybe that is what it is. But I struggle with that. As an honest competitor, just don't even have a chance. And my team, all my friends are, we're honest. So we're just sitting there, just having a good time at that point. But it's almost to the point, like, man, should those charity golf scrambles almost be like not even keeping score, or the score doesn't matter in terms of the winning prize. They should just end up doing like some kind of raffle. It's either they should go that route where the scores don't matter and they just do a raffle for giveaways and things that which is awesome. Fundraising money. They're raising money for good causes, and then or like have like an actual, either I've heard a lot of people say two teams, or do like some type of volunteers where friends and family set up where they'll have like a scorekeeper per team or something like that. I don't know, or like a scorekeeper on each hole, something like that. I don't know, just to kind of monitor it. Could do like the 2v2, so it still keeps it at four, which is reasonable. But at the same time, like I think ours had A's and B's at most of the tee boxes when we started. So a lot, like half of them were starting with two groups anyway. Um, so I don't know. It just seems like that would be the case. Some way to make it realistic score wise to where it really counts, or go the opposite route. I'm almost to the point where I say just go the opposite route. Say the score doesn't even matter. Everybody have fun, enjoy themselves, do some skills competitions, things like that. Best drive, best close to the pin, hole in one, awards, putting contests at the clubhouse, which is really fun and exciting, especially when you get like the whole group there. But it just makes it like, oh, it's just disappointing when you're like, you shoot a really good round, honest round, almost perfect round of golf, and you're like not even sniffing the top five, which is crazy. But neither here nor there. That's just kind of my rant on the golf scrambles. Who knows? May try to play them, may not though. I don't know. May just end up spending time with friends playing like our own little competitive kind of competition. I've been doing a couple of my buddies. I've been doing like 2 versus 1s to work since I've been getting a little better. Kind of keeps me on my toes a little bit there, so that's fun. I'd rather do that than playing like a scramble, to be quite honest. But really fun, getting better, working on my game. really thinking about doing some actual individual tournaments. Probably not this year. There's one that's a maybe in September, but then really because I figured out a good way I can practice in the wintertime. And then going into there's a couple they call them like their state days up here where they do like nice local tournaments, fairly cheap, individuals. So they're it's legitimate scores, legitimate tournaments where everybody keeps track of everybody. That kind of competition. That's what I would really love to test. The pressure, test where my game's at mentally and physically. That's real fun. I've never really played in a competitive golf tournament before, like a real one, not a charity scramble, but like a real golf tournament. So really would kind of itching to do that, and maybe, like I said, things are going. Probably going to try to do like the state mid amateur next year as well. So we'll see. Keep an eye out on that. Maybe try to figure out a way, as long as I can get the permission to like record the rounds and things like that to really show the golf up here. And then also I'm trying to finish out the year, maybe try a couple courses just to kind of highlight a couple of the courses here in our area locally, which is really fun. But that's it. I've been working down about 20 pounds, which is nice since May. It's one of the big perks. I walk like 90% of my rounds, maybe more than that nowadays, to be honest with you. But down, so hopefully by the end of August I can be down 30 pounds, so close to about 200, which is sweet. I just got to figure out a way to find something to do in the wintertime, stay motivated, and something I enjoy doing to keep those holiday pounds off. But yeah, keep working. Hope you like it. Hope you like the update. Just let me know too what you think about the golf scrambles and those charity events, things like that. But we'll see you next time. Thanks.